the days get colder and shorter in winter, it's easy to settle into work and school without seeking adventure. But if you go looking for it, there are new experiences to be had. They just might not be right in front of your eyes. There are two things that have remained consistent since I was in diapers: fishing and being on camera. I shared the screen with my uncle, my mom, and my dad.
A year ago,
In 2008, I launched my own fishing show called Hookin' Up. This was a journey that reignited my own passion for the world that I was brought into. Now it's time to pass down all the life lessons and share this world of fishing with the next generation. As a mom. We're in North Vancouver in British Columbia, and the plan today is to do some winter Chinook fishing, which I've definitely never done before, and also put in some traps for maybe some crabs and some prawns. And if we are successful in any of that, we may try cooking our catch, which is always extra satisfying. Things we do, eh, girl? A little adventure. We're going out with Paul from Storm Riders Fishing Adventures, and he actually tells me that winter fishing is his favorite fishing. I can already tell that one reason might be why is that there's less traffic and you're left to do your own thing without having to be bothered by a bunch of other boats or people. So I'm looking forward to it.
So once we get out there, we're gonna head out, drop some crab traps just off West Vancouver here. Ooh. Then we're gonna go up in a Howe Sound. We're gonna drop a couple prawn traps. Then we're gonna go either the backside of Howe Sound, that's what kind of tour you want, or into Tunstall Bay here, and then fish for winter Chinook Sound.
Okay, is this something you typically do with clients, or is this like a special Izumi treat?
No, I mean, it is a special Izumi treat, but I do a lot for clients too. And personally, this is my favorite time of year to go fishing. I love wintertime fishing.
Really?
It's not the best weather out there, but get lots of good seafood, little spot prawns and crabs, and it's a nice little winter Chinook.
Cool. And I mean, it's like a great way to get outside, even though it's not super hot, right?
Yeah.
You're still getting yourself going.
We've been trapped inside for the past week in minus 12, so it feels good to get out and feel some rain.
Yes, it does. All right, sweet. Well, let's do it then.
All right, let's get going. Look at that, he clips them in. And what is this for? What are we going for down here? Looking for some Dungeness crab.
Ooh, tasty.
By far the tastiest little bug in the ocean.
Right?
How tiny are they?
I think
they can be really big.
they're big like this.
They got pinchers on it, they can get you.
Pinch you. I pinch you.
Once the spring and the summer hits, the commercial side of the crab and prawn fishing starts up, so they kind of will let them go get all theirs. But it's definitely a nice treat being out, coming out in the winter time and getting some nice crab and prawns.
Yeah, maybe special dinner.
Sometimes you can get, up to, 6 per trap. lot of times you'll get a bunch that are females or too small, so we can only catch ones that are a certain size. And of course, they got to be all males. So you got to be able to identify them and make sure they're all males.
Okay, I didn't know that. Hear that, girl?
All
There
right.
goes the chicken.
Good luck. One out. I'm gonna space it out about 50 feet.
You know what prawns are, right?
No.
They're big shrimp.
Big shrimp.
Those eyeballs.
Very tasty.
Yep. Do you have any? What kind of? Is there any bait in those?
Yeah, we got little pellets in there
Okay.
right now. So now these guys are a lot deeper than the crab traps. So about 200 or 300 feet. So you're gonna pull all the line back up, okay, sweetie?
Oh yeah, that's
You're
gonna be a
gonna
good
work on your
workout.
muscles.
She's strong. This girl's strong.
Isn't that cool? It is so close to us.
I know, because it's following the boat. Okay, so right now we're putting out traps for prawns. We already put out the crab ones, and the prawns obviously have smaller netting because they're gonna be smaller. And Paul told us that we are putting the prawn ones way deeper, which means a lot more workout for us once it's time to go and get them back. I have done this before, quite a few places actually. I did it in Alaska. We did, of my old TV show, we did some episodes in Ketchikan, Alaska, and I did this exact thing, girl. And you know what we also caught when we were doing that? It was so weird, in cold weather, a huge octopus. Yeah, it was
No
crazy.
octopus.
Actually, there's all sorts of things you brought up. There's like sea urchin, there's all sorts of crazy things. Which is weird for the brain because it was cold, right?
This is how tell you was an octopus.
No, the octopus I brought up was like this and like this. Yeah.
This is my head. All right, girl, listen up.
All right, so what you want to do, gotta wait for a fish to bite. So what's gonna happen, the rod's gonna really bounce up and down.
Okay.
What you want to do is you want to grab up high on the rod with a cork and the graphite meat, squeeze it real tight, pull it out, stick the butt kind of around your belly button. You want to reel down so it's real tight into the rod. Hold on to the reel real tight, give it a good hard set. Now if you set it, you end up with the rod up like this. This is how he's always fight the fish. The rod up a nice high angle, the rod's a shock absorber to the line.
She knows that part.
So when the fish wants to run, swim away, these handles are going to spin real fast. So you don't want you to get your fingers in there.
Yes.
It's going to hurt.
Like
So
this.
when you feel that rod bend down, just keep your hand away, let it take line. Let it take the swim away as fast as it wants. Once the fish kind of swims and turns back at you, swim at you, that's when you reel again. So you always want to keep a nice steady bend on the rod. If it bends too much, let it swim away. If it straightens up, that's when you gain the line back at you.
You're gonna help me with that, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's adjust this so you can see though what we're doing. I'm very excited. I mean, just look at me for a minute, yo. Come here. just to feel a bite in the winter is already like a unique experience, right? I typically don't go salmon fishing in the winter. Singing some songs and hanging out in, it's a little bit cold. Again though, compared to what it's been lately, it's not too bad. We got the right gear and it's just nice to be out in the fresh air on this winter day. Yale's getting silly. So no bites. We've been out for a little bit. You know, it's winter fishing, so we know that it's slower than the peak seasons. But yeah, just hoping for that one of those rods to hammer down like that, hopefully.
So get it real tight. Now hold on to the reel and give it a hard snap. There we go. Now keep that tip up. I don't know if he's not a very big guy, but
You didn't get the fish?
it's a fish.
I was just eating all sorts of things. I probably have stuff in my mouth. Girl! This is feeling so awesome. I'll be totally honest, I'm distracted by my gloves, which are in the way right now. I feel like I'm gonna slip. Yale, do you see a fish? Oh, I felt his head.
We got sealed, I think. Just came the way. We might have got sealed. Yeah, we got sealed.
You got a seal?
Yeah, a seal came and grabbed it. You see him right behind us there?
So what do you want me to do?
So, what I'll do is I'll just grab it, just don't just break it off. Yeah,
Right, you're saying a seal,
just
like,
right behind it.
it's hooked?
Yeah, seal grabbed the fish.
Right. So he's pulling against that, he's pulling the fish.
Yeah, you can see that flasher sitting right behind us there?
Yeah. That's a seal?
That's a seal, yeah. You just dropped it. I think you caught the fish though.
You're poisonous.
No, it's not poisonous, but they're super annoying. For
Yeah.
example, we just had a fish on and a seal stole it from us.
There's still a fish on there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, what action! This is what happens when you're out in the ocean, girl.
He got it again. He got it again.
No! Oh, look at him! Look at him! Oh my gosh! Look at that's
There,
a
I'll
seal head.
pop it.
That's a seal head right now, grabbing
there
our
you go.
fish.
He just dropped
I
it.
see that right there.
Yes!
Yeah, I think he's finally got the whole fish now.
That little bugger. How frustrating. That happens up in the Haida area a lot,
Yeah.
right?
Everywhere.
I've had that happen to me, yeah, quite a bit in Haida. Oh! But the thing is it's actually less frustrating than if you just lose a fish
Yeah.
from a rock or randomly. Like,
They're
the
just
fact
smarter
that,
at it.
yeah, but the fact that we got to see that seal is kind of cool. That was really fun. I mean, I would have preferred to have seen the fish, definitely. But if you're going to lose a fish, it's kind of cool to lose it to wildlife, you know? And in this case, a seal. I think that was your first time seeing a seal, right, Yo?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, it's cool to know that they're out there too. They're biting. It's a good sign, potentially.
This time of year, the water's so clear they can see and hear from a long way down there, and they kind of follow us around waiting for it. They're just better at fishing than we are, that's all. That should be a good day. Hit her hard. There you go. Might be a better fish this one. Yeah, get that tip nice and high. That's a better fish for sure.
This type of fishing is so funny.
Definitely a better fish.
To release it, it's like you have to do like a clean and jerk.
This one might want to take line if you're ready.
Okay. Ah! Oh no, am I losing it? Yeah, come see the fish. She's all fun dipped out. It's such a confusing type of fishing because before you get it out of the clip.
Way down, all the way up.
Yeah, before you get out of the clip, it feels so heavy. Oh, there he is.
Oh, here, just lift that tip up nice and slow.
Okay.
Just gonna get him inside the boat. I'm just gonna get him a bit of a look at him. It's gotta be the right side, gotta be 62 centimeters.
And oh, if not, then what?
And we have to let him go.
Gotcha.
So get him on the catch release net, and we'll give him a quick little measurement, and let him go with his outside. All right, nice work.
Woo!
So
Yay! Girl! Go.
quickly measure him here.
Okay.
So he's real close. I think he's gonna be of size, but I just want to make sure
Yeah.
before we do anything. So
Okay.
he's gotta be 62 centimeters. So we're good. 62.5 centimeters.
Okay, so we get to cook our catch? Yeah! Woohoo! So exciting!
Right on.
And this is a Chinook, right?
This is a perfect winter Chinook salmon.
First of all, the line is so far out, which makes it challenging. And then, while it's still clipped in, like the tension is really, really, really strong. So it feels like you have like a massive fish, like a sturgeon or something. And then to even get it out of the clip, I feel like I was at the gym doing some sort of like weightlifting move. And then once it's out, it feels so light that it feels like you lost it, but I didn't lose it. So confusing, but very fun. Very exciting, so much.
Oh,
Okay, sweet. Like this?
perfect. Nice little
Okay.
winter Chinook.
Yay. Okay, so we caught our Chinook, and now we're coming in to find our prawns and our crabs, which, as I'm watching, observing Paul, it's obviously not for the faint of heart. It definitely takes some commitment and skill. First to find your own floaties, and then to maneuver the boat in these waves, and then to somehow get to the point where you can actually grab the rope. All of it. It obviously takes a lot of experience and skill. So I'm happy to have Paul here, and hopefully we'll get to eat some good food, right? Whoa! That is so cool! Look at that girl! Woo! So how many are there? Way more than any of us guessed,
Yeah.
hey?
So we're gonna have to check them. So we gotta let go of the girls too. So all the females that have eggs, we have to let them go.
One
We're just gonna take the
baby
bait
one
out
is-
first.
Just
There.
one baby one.
That's a guy. That's a boy.
Okay.
And then
So I'm not even gonna look at you or you or you or you. I'm just gonna look out of the horizon right now as I speak because it's a little bit rough. Yale, you're not bothered, hey? She's just looking down at the prawns, counting them, pointing out all the details. Meanwhile,
I wasn't crowding them on this watch.
I know, but these waves don't bother you at all, right? Meanwhile, I am focusing on this skyscrapers right now, trying to survive until we get back so we can cook everything.
see how this is nice and pointy right here? That means it's a boy. So it's got looks like a lighthouse on the bottom of his tummy. So then you know it's a boy. So I'll try and find I'll try and find a girl.
Six.
Nope. See, this one's way too small, but we're gonna throw this guy back.
There's 6.
6. You're totally right. So I think we got all boys here, but
Oh,
they're
I'm
all
so curious to see what a girl looks like.
too small. We have to throw them all back.
I see that one of the
Yeah. So this is another boy. So it's got a lighthouse, but it's gonna be too small.
They're calling them lighthouse.
Yeah. There we go. Another
Okay, so we got one.
One good keeper.
You're fighting over that guy.
Yeah. Hopefully you get a few more in the other trap.
Yo, can you go help me? Alright. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, it's in
4,
here.
5,
Should be
6,
in-
7, 8. You were so
I think
close.
there's a couple good keepers in here too.
Wait. No.
So just the two keepers, I think.
I repeat my seagull.
We are in Paul's boathouse, I believe you would call this. This is where he parks his boat. And lots of things to look at, a lot of cool history, and we're finishing up our job. So we're taking the prawns, we're taking the crabs, and our Chinook, and we're cooking some of it. Some of it we're eating raw, and we'll take the heads off, and we'll fillet and do all that good stuff. As a mother, you're always looking for an activity, a day, or an adventure that is going to keep your kids captivated and happy. Initially, it always takes more effort and more planning, but once you're in it and see your child immersed in something completely new to them, that's what it's all about. Nature and the outdoors for our family seems to be the ticket for our overall health, not only for my children, but also as a mother. It's important to show my children that they have the agency over the narrative and experiences of their lives.